Hey Bearcat fans, welcome to another edition of This Week in Bearcat Athletics. Well, the Northwest Missouri State basketball team's getting set for their final regular season road trip of the 2015-2016 season. The indoor track and field teams were split last weekend, and for one Bearcat, it was a record weekend. And baseball has taken the field. Softball takes the field for the first time this weekend. More on all that coming up on This Week in Bearcat Athletics. Northwest Missouri State's men's basketball team has a big three-game cushion atop the MIAA with 5 games to play going into action this week. That is thanks to 2 wins at home last week against teams they had lost to on the road before Christmas. Even though the Cats didn't make a big deal about last week's games going in, head coach Ben McCullum says those wins were big for his team.
They were big wins, obviously for the conference race with the Lindenwood game, and then Lincoln making sure that they didn't get the head-to-head for regional conversation. And it's just good to play well late in the season. I think we're starting to hit a decent stride, especially offensively. So those games, obviously, to gain, 3 games in the conference, that's a good cushion, but we've got to continue to win and in order to get what we want.
This week, the Cats will take their final road trip of the regular season, facing Central Oklahoma and Northeastern State, teams they beat at home already this season. They will close out the regular season with 3 straight at home. The Northwest women's team enters the week on a 2-game winning streak, having beat Lincoln and Lindenwood at home last week. They will be looking to avenge 2 more losses this week, having lost to both Northeastern State and Central Oklahoma in close games at home. Women's interim head coach Buck Shield says wins last week has raised the confidence level of his team.
After Saturday's game, with the type of atmosphere that we had, with just, the band, the dance, cheer, the crowd, everything, it was probably one of the better game atmospheres that I've been a part of here at Northwest, and it was just, good to come out with the win just so the girls could, have that feeling after the game. And as far as going into this week with a tough road stretch, we're definitely going to have to use that momentum while we head down to Oklahoma.
The Cats still hold a shot at making the MIAA postseason tournament, just 1 game out of a tie for 11th in the conference. The Bearcat indoor track and field teams were split between the Husker Invite in Lincoln, Nebraska, and the Mule Relays at Central Missouri last weekend. In Lincoln, Wick Cunningham broke the school record in the 3,000-meter run, taking 4th with a time of 8 minutes, 28.3 seconds. At the Mule Relays, Zach Miller won the 3,000-meter, and John Spiking won the high jump. On the women's side at the Mule Relays, Haley Manning took first in the 600-yard run in a time of 1 minute, 27.52 seconds. Both Bearcat indoor teams will travel to South Dakota State Indoor Classic this weekend. The Bearcat baseball team took 1 game in a 3-game series against Christian Brothers University in Memphis, Tennessee to open the season last weekend. Nick Gatta highlighted the weekend, picking up 6 RBIs in the Sunday doubleheader for the Cats. The Bearcats had a game against Lane College canceled earlier this week, but will face Henderson State and Arkansas Tech in 3 games over the weekend in Arkadelphia, Arkansas during the current road trip. The Bearcat softball team will open its season with 6 games in Bentonville, Arkansas this weekend, with 2 games each, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Cats will play in 3 tournaments this month before opening their home schedule March 4th. The MIAA preseason tennis polls are out, and the Bearcat men have been picked to win their 7th straight MIAA championship, while the women were selected to finish 3rd. Both tennis teams will begin their seasons March 2nd at William Jewell. That's This Week in Bearcat Athletics. For producer Andrew Sherry, I'm Matt Gorder.